What's up,
Handsome?
dude?
How are you?
Ready to go?
Okay,
You bring your A game or not?
This is the OR. This is what I love to do.
Okay.
Today we're going to take care of Mr. Balzer. He's a gentleman who had pretty traumatic injury to his right knee earlier in life. Ultimately had to go through a series of reconstructions, one even including an ACL reconstruction. In the wake of that, he actually got some good longevity out of that knee, good stability, but some of the post-traumatic arthritis and damage that had occurred at his initial time of injury still progressed as would be anticipated. So here he is today, ultimately electing to move forward with a total knee replacement, even despite his younger age in the spectrum due to pretty pronounced total knee post-traumatic arthritis. He does have some retained hardware from that ACL reconstruction that we're going to have to take out, making his procedure a little bit more involved than maybe a typical total knee replacement, but ultimately the outcome is going to be the same. We've got a younger man who's going to have a knee that he can more confidently stand on, move on, and participate in life in at this point, whereas he's had to give up some of those freedoms in recent months and years. All right, great. So we're done with Jason, Mr. Balzer's total knee replacement. Got his hardware out just fine. It was a little bit of a fight, kind of complete destruction of the cartilaginous surfaces and the menisci, the things that most of us take for granted on a daily basis to give our knees that good cushion fluid motion. He unfortunately has lost in the wake of his trauma and years to follow. So now he has a beautiful, shiny, brand new, customized knee exactly matching his anatomy, and allows him to restore his kinematics and normal knee function so that he's not learning to walk with different arc of curvature of the knee. This is his anatomy, and it is going to allow him to getting back to living life, doing the things he wants to do that he started to miss out on due to pain.
I don't think I'm going to be dancing anytime soon, actually, but.
I was trying to get his quad to initially fire after surgery. You get quadriceps inhibition where the quad doesn't fire very well. So you have them just contract both at the same time and look at it to try and get that crossover and get the quad, send the signal to the brain to fire again. So one of the most important things after surgery.
Old knee was taken out and a new one put in Friday, and here we are Monday morning and I'm walking around. It was pretty neat. My knee used to make like a real loud crunch noise. My son used to say, make it sound like popcorn. You know, the 3-year-old used to say that. And so I would do that for him, but the popcorn maker's now not there. So he's like, Dad, dude, I can't.
So handsome. How you
What's
doing?
going on?
How is life treating you 2 weeks after this?
Pretty good.
It's a hard surgery to get over. Give yourself some credit, okay?
I told
The degree of damage seen on imaging did not do him justice based on the type of the real-time actual wear and tear and degeneration that his actual knee demonstrated during surgery. So he now is a young man with the knee anatomy that he was intended to have had he never had his injury in the first place.
Anything else you want to mention we hadn't touched base on?
shout out to my wife. She's been my nurse, and then Zach's my nurse this week while she's at work. So appreciate that.